yeah, in Erlang, all the processes are completely isolated from one another. So parallelism comes from concurrency. The VM itself is just a single OS process, and before the days of multi-core CPUs and symmetrical multiprocessing, the VM ran concurrently. So processes ran concurrently, but only one at any one time. You didn't have multiple processes running at exactly the same time. And the only way to get any kind of parallelism was to run another node on another machine. But since multi-core and SMP, the VM is now multi-threaded. There is a thread per CPU core, which is dedicated to running processes, and then there are various other threads. I think a shell on my laptop, whatever version of Erlang I've got, runs about 19 threads. Yeah, 4 of them will be dedicated to running the user's processes. And when they made this change from just concurrent to parallel, it was all in the VM. No changes to the language were required, so existing programs were immediately able to become parallel if they were already concurrent, with no changes to user code. It was all just hidden away in the VM. So processes are scheduled. Each of the threads that runs processes has a scheduler, it has a run queue of processes that need to be executed, you can move processes. The VM can move processes between threads to load balance. So that's a figure of how that works.